What is up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to start and create an LLC in the state of New York. So opening up an LLC and creating an LLC makes you official. That way you can open up a business bank account and a business credit card and be on your way to, working for yourself. I love working for myself. I wouldn't have it any other way. Working for myself, having my own business, creating my own work hours, working when I want, how I want, and then seeing the reward for all the amount of input of work that I do it's awesome. There's the highs and lows from opening your business. And I know that, if you're starting up a business, it might be a little bit scary at first, but it's going to be worth it. I promise you, if you keep putting that effort into it, you will see results. So 2 things before we start this video is we're going to get the LLC and something called the EIN number for the LLC. The EIN number is called the Employment Identification Number. This is something that you're going to need no matter what. And when you're opening up a business bank account or a business credit card, they're going to ask for this number. So it's very simple. We're going to open these 2 things. So you get your LLC first, and then you get your EIN after. And with that, you're able to go to the bank and get your business bank account, business credit card. And one thing I like to do is always keep that EIN number in handy. It stands for Employment Identification Number, and it's a 9-digit number that you get from the IRS. But I'll also show you how to do it really fast and easy today. So it's real simple for you guys. So if you want to follow along with the whole process, I highly recommend you to do it because it's going to take like 5 minutes, this whole process. I have the link in the description down below. You can literally click that link so you can follow along with the whole process. I'll have it there and also in the pinned comments as well. So it makes it really easy for you. So do not procrastinate. Let's get this LLC done today. Let's be official. Let's start making money and let's go. So if you follow along and click the link in the description down below, it will take you to the 𝗤𝘪 Brands website. It's what I personally use for all of my businesses. So what I personally do is sell on Amazon. I sell online. I love selling online. I've been doing it for over 8 years, maybe 9 already. I mean, this is what I've been doing like my whole life. And I'm actually selling one of my Amazon businesses next week. So very, very happy about that. And I'm starting up another Amazon business after that. So a lot of great things are happening. But yeah, working for yourself is one of the best things. So let's file this LLC and get this LLC started, right? So you want to go and click New York. So I'm just going to type in NY. You can see the list. Click New York. Click Get Started. And let's get started right away with the whole process. You want to have a business name already in mind before you even get started. So let's say my business I want to put is Midtown Power Seller, for example, just some random name. All right, you don't have to type in LLC or anything like that. It's going to do it for you. And yes, it is available. Great. So now what 𝗤𝘪 Brands is going to be doing is asking you just like kind of like a survey of like where you're at with your business. And don't worry, any answer is okay. So I'm going to go through this very fast so you guys can, get your LLC done fast. So what stage is your business currently in? For me, I'm taking the first few steps. When are you planning to launch your business? As soon as possible, a few weeks, few months, more than 3. I'm going to put in in a few weeks. All right, what industry are you in? If you type in any letter here, you can see tons of categories of industries. Mine's related to e-commerce for selling on Amazon, and I sell physical goods. So we're gonna click next here. Plan on hiring employees? For me, it's a no. Click next here. Do you have an income in mind? I mean, hopefully over 80,000. I hope. I really don't know yet, so I'm gonna click that. Zip code. You're going to just type in your home zip code or your business zip code. And then is your business online, a storefront, or on the go? Mine is just online. And what we're going to do today, the LLC and that EIN number as well. So what have you already done for your business? I've done nothing. So skip this. How did you discover 𝗤𝘪 Brands? Through YouTube. Let's go. Okay. Now this is kind of cool. You get a 12-week free coaching program from 𝗤𝘪 Brands. If you're new to business and you want to learn more, check this out. It'll show you like how to drive traffic to your business, things like that, compliances, digital marketing, things like that. Personally, for me, I'm just going to want to open up my LLC and get things up and rolling. If you're new to business, you can always check it out. It's free. For this example, I'm gonna just say no thank you. And now you just want to put your personal contact information here. So I'm going to be putting this here and oops. Okay. Let's just put some stuff here for you guys. This is an example video. Okay, we're almost done with the LLC. I told you this is going to be really fast and easy. We're almost done. So remember I told you that we need to get the EIN number for the business, right? So 𝗤𝙀𝙀 Brands can get it for us. It's only $99 extra. Highly recommend it because it's just all we need. We just need the EIN number and the LLC. EIN number is something you just get one time and you don't have to renew it like the LLC. And it's just like one-time number. So 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands charges $99 extra for the EIN number. If you're on a tight budget, you can always get the EIN number at the IRS website once you file for your LLC. For me, for this example, I'm just going to do it, have 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands do it for me. Okay, and then do you want pretty much 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands to auto renew your LLC for you every year? So for me, I like to do it myself just because I like to save money. But if you think you're going to forget, by any means, you know, you can have 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands do it for you for a small fee. Personally, you have a couple of months, right? And as far as me owning multiple businesses, it does add up. So I like to save as much money as possible. But like I said, if you think you're going to forget, that's a good option to check out. Okay, do you want a branding toolkit by 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands? 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands can offer you like a website domain, create logos, things like that. For me, I like to do that myself. I'm really tech savvy. I like to do all those things. That's kind of cool to check out. But you know, there's a lot of other options out there too. But 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands has that all for you, which is what I really like about 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands. They're trying to do like this whole platform in one to help out a lot of new business owners when it comes to all business needs, right? Because there's nothing where, you know, it helps you with your accounting, your branding, your logos, you know, your account, like that. A lot of that runs into a business, right? Especially if you're growing a big business. So that's something cool that I really like about 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands. We're gonna click next here. And this is something that I recommend, this step here. So you can get your LLC done in 2 business days, or you can wait 14 days. So the 2 business days is a little bit extra. It's $49. But if you're serious and you want to make money right now and you're ready to go, this is an option I recommend you to do. If, let's say, for example, you have a lot on your plate and you don't mind waiting 2 weeks, you know, it'll go by pretty fast. But for me, I'm usually like really motivated really quickly. I'm just like, let's go, let's do this. Have a list to do and start marking them down. So for me, when I open an LLC, I'm like really motivated. So I'm gonna click this 2-day filing. All right, operating agreement. And I just want to mention, there's a lot of videos that are about LLCs, but they make it very complicated. I'm trying to make it as very straightforward for you guys as possible. So if you like this video, just comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Hitting the like button really helps. So operating agreement, what does this mean? So what an operating agreement is like who is pretty much responsible for what parts of the business and who's, as far as like operational guidelines and like who's responsible for this part of the business, what's the structure of the business, how's the profits going to be, things like that. That's what an operating agreement is. For me, I never use an operating agreement because it's just me in the business. But for example, if you have a business that you're opening up with multiple LLC members and, you know, it's a big business, you're going to want an operating agreement just because it gives everybody a set of responsibilities and it keeps the whole business structure manageable, if that makes sense. If it's a small business, you probably don't need an operating agreement. For me, I've never done an operating agreement because it's always a small business of mine and I just own the business outright. But this is something to check out if you have a big, large business. So I'm just gonna click figure this out myself. Formation kit, we don't need this. Okay, and do you want to get notified by 𝗤𝙀₀ Brands regarding the status, compliance, things like that? Yes, I want to get notified. Great. Now we are pretty much almost done with the whole thing. So remember, I talked about multiple things. I want you to click this to see other options here so you can get more of a understanding. So there's the light plan, the essential, and the elite. So for New York, you always have to pay, no matter what, to the state, a $205 filing fee. It's no matter what. Every year you have to pay this to keep your LLC compliant and to renew it, no matter what. But if you followed along with this video, and I hope you did, you have the state filing fee of $205, right? We have the expedited filing for $49, so you get your LLC done in 2 days. They automatically put this invoice in bookkeeping. This is a 30-day free trial, and if you don't want it, you could just unclick it because it's $30 after. But you know, bookkeeping and tax purposes, it's really good to do that. If you wanted to do that, for this example, we're gonna unclick it. It all depends on your situation. It's pretty nice to do. And the EIN number, like we mentioned, we need to get the LLC and the EIN number. Expedited filing is a must in my opinion. It's really, really good. And EIN number, you can get that also from the IRS website, but I really like when 𝗤𝙀just does it for me. Makes the whole process real fast and easy. So the total amount due today is just $254. All you're gonna do is pay with your credit card, and boom, you really, just like that, you have your LLC. It was really fast and easy, like I mentioned. I hope you follow along with this whole video and get your LLC, and don't procrastinate, because that's what a lot of, if you procrastinate, you're just holding yourself back, right? Why do that when you could just do it right now? 5 minutes of your time, clicking that description, clicking that button, and get it done. Be official, start being your own boss, start following your own dreams, your own mind. Do the things that you've always wanted to do, and you know, you will thank yourself after. I really hope you take that initiative, take that step. And after you pay with your card in this thing, they're gonna ask you a couple more questions, like what is the address of the business, who's gonna be on the business, which it'll always be myself on the business. What's the address gonna be? So for online businesses, I always use my home address. You never have an issue whatsoever with that. And then they'll also ask who will be the registered agent of the business, which is always myself. I'm always the registered agent of the business. Basically, who's the registered agent means who's receiving the mail of the business. Those are like the terms. I don't know why registered agent has those terms, but it's like who's receiving the mail for the business, which is always myself. So online businesses, businesses on the go, it's okay to use, you know, your home address for that. If you have a storefront, of course, or a retail store, things like that, always use that address instead. And that's about it, guys. After that, you know, you have your LLC, and I hope, you know, you get your business rolling, you get your business bank account soon, business credit card, start making a lot of money. And also hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and let me know what videos you want me to make related to business. I'm always here to help you guys. I sell full-time on Amazon. I make also LLC videos for you guys. I can make some like credit card hack type of videos for you guys too, things like that. There's a ton of opportunity and like things that I know with selling online. I've always worked for myself. I've only had one job, and then after that I quit because I was doing really good with online, and I've just been doing it my whole life. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, comment down below, like this video. See you guys on the next one. Peace.